Okay. Hello, everybody. Nice to see so many attendees here. I hope you will enjoy today with my presentation. Today we will talk about Til You Die modeling with Sitecore products. I have chosen this topic simply because it has significant business value for our clients and can be implemented quite easily by using Sitecore products only, even without any integrations with external machine learning services. But the main goal of my today presentation is not just to show you how Til You Die modeling problem can be solved in Sitecore products, but to show you some less popular features of Sitecore CDP and Sitecore Personalize that are very powerful and can even be used for solve some machine learning problems. I hope that after my presentation, you will have some new ideas how to use a similar approach to solve some related problems like, for example, determining customer lifetime value or customer behavioral segmentation, etc. And before we start, let me please introduce myself. My name is Sergey Baranov. I'm Sitecore solution architect at Dreamit with 10 years of experience in Sitecore development. Also, I'm Sitecore technology MVP for the last 5 years, a certified developer of Sitecore CDP Personalize and XM Cloud. And also, I'm a machine learning engineer, so I hope I'm the right person who can tell you how to implement and use some machine learning solutions with Sitecore products. So this is my agenda. In the first part of my presentation, we will have introduction into Til You Die modeling, just understanding what is it, what kind of problems can be solved by using this modeling, and what business value it has for our Sitecore clients. The second part will be a demo. We will choose one problem that we will solve during this demo, and I will show you the entire implementation cycle in live. During this process, we will be create advanced batch segmentation in Sitecore CDP. We will explore what types of personalization we have out of the box in XM Cloud and what cool custom conditions we can create if we have licensed Sitecore personalization. Next, I will show you how the result of this work can be used in marketing campaigns, for example, in Sitecore Send. And also, I will show you the differences between audience sync and new audience export feature in Sitecore CDP, how to set up targeted marketing campaigns in Sitecore Send, and how to bring it all together to make it work in a fully automated mode. I also tried to demonstrate you different approaches based on the set of Sitecore products that you have. If I missed some solution architecture that you're interested, feel free to ask me a question in the end of my presentations, and I will try to answer. Well, let's begin. So, as you might have guessed from the title, Til You Die modeling is something related to buyers and purchases. And yes, you're right, but Til You Die modeling, it's more about customer lifetime values and identifying purchasing patterns among customers. But before giving definition to the terms, let's talk a little bit about real life. So it's not a secret that most of our Sitecore clients are e-commerce or retail businesses. And in a commerce-centric business model, there are two types of customer arrangement, contractual and non-contractual. As contractual setting is a subscription model where customers need to buy subscription for the next period of time. Examples can be, for example, Netflix, Spotify, Steam, Coursera, Sitecore itself with licenses, some mobile or internet network providers, etc. And in a subscription-based model, it's very easy to determine customer behavior because the customer informs the company beforehand if he's going to end or terminate the subscription for the next period of time. And the second is a non-contractual customer. This is a marketplace model where the customers can buy something whenever they like. So examples are Amazon, eBay, iTunes, some taxi services or booking services, etc. In most e-commerce or retail businesses, there are non-contractual customers where a purchase can be with varying frequency and amount of money. And it's not so easy to determine customer behavior, and we need to use some predictive modeling to know if a customer is going to make purchases in the future or not, if some particular customer is still alive or die for our business, who is risky to churn or not, etc. So let's have an example and try to guess from this image who is more valuable customer for our business. As you can see, we have two customers, Bob and Alice. Bob has 6 purchases in 2023, more frequent, and Alice has 3 purchases in 2023 and 1 purchase in 2024. And let's try to guess who thinks that Bob is more valuable customer than Alice. Please put your hands. Oh, nobody. Okay, who thinks that Alice is more valuable customer? Who thinks that they both are equally valuable? Nobody. Yes, it's right. Alice is more valuable customer here in this example. So let me explain. So if we base our estimate of customer lifetime value only on some average values like average frequency and average order value, we would be misled into thinking that in this example, Bob will be more valuable than Alice over time. Like he spent $600 and Alice only $400. But we have not considered the fact that Bob is likely to debt for our business because he has no any purchase in 2024. And its estimations like this one is more difficult than just multiplying some averages together. And that's the place where Til You Die modeling comes in. Til You Die model captures the non-contractual customer purchase behavior based on their transactions values and transaction history. And let's go to the definition. So Til You Die models are a strangely named family of statistical models that aim to model customer purchase behavior. They are designed to capture the behavioral characteristic of non-contractual customers, or in other words, when the company is not able to directly observe when a customer stops being a customer of a brand. Til You Die models all jointly model 2 processes. A repeat purchase process that explains how frequently customer make purchases while he's still alive, and a dropout process which models how likely his customer is to churn in the future or in any given period of time. So let's explore some key applications of Til You Die modeling. Til You Die modeling enables businesses to identify customer at risky to churn and implement some proactive retention strategies to decrease churn and to increase the long-term relationships with our customers. Til You Die modeling facilitates the segmentation of customers into distinct groups based on their purchasing behavior. And businesses can use these customer segments to create some personalized marketing campaigns tailored to specific customer interests, preferences, or buying behavior. By delivering some relevant and targeted messages to customers, businesses can increase engagement, drive conversions, and enhance overall marketing effectively. Also, Til You Die modeling provides actionable insights into customer value and profitability, allowing businesses to allocate resources more efficiently. For example, by identifying high-value customers and understanding their purchase behavior, businesses can prioritize efforts, allocate budgets more effectively, and optimize resources allocation to maximize revenue on investments. Til You Die modeling also provides valuable insight into the future revenue streams by forecasting customer lifetime value for the future period of time and future purchase patterns. I have highlighted this point with gray color because that's the only thing that we are not able to do with Sitecore products only. Because if we say about some predictions in the future, we always need to use machine learning for this. A foundational component of Til You Die modeling is RFM analysis. RFM analysis focusing on 3 key aspects of customer behavior: recency, frequency, and monetary value. Recency is how recently a customer made a purchase. Recent purchases often indicates higher engagement and potential future activity. Frequency is just a number of transactions that a customer have made over a specific period of time. A higher frequency may suggest stronger loyalty and potential for repeating purchases. And monetary value is just the amount of money that customers spend in our services. A high monetary value just indicate valuable customers who contribute significantly into revenue. RFM analysis assigns scores to our customers based on these 3 metrics. And this allows businesses to segment customers into meaningful groups of customer purchase behavior. So how customer segmentations that based on RFM values works? So first we analyze the customers we have got, and we work out sensible range for frequency, and monetary value. Usually we got transactions for last 2 years. Then we order all these transactions and split them into 5 buckets in each of these 3 dimensions. These buckets can be equal in size or range of values, but it often works better if the buckets are an equal distribution of customers. Once we have our buckets, we can say about every single customer what is their F&M recency, frequency, and monetary numbers. But just bucket numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are not meaningful, and they are combined into segments or into clusters of user behavioral groups. RFM analysis is usually visualized in flatter in 2-dimensional image like this one, making it much easier for understanding. So in a 2-dimensional visualization like this one, where's my mouse? New customers will arrive at the right bottom as new customers, and if they begin to spend more frequently, they rise up quickly to the loyal customers and eventually become the best customers. And on the other hand, for example, some loyal customers can drift into need attention cluster and then at risk cluster, etc., if they begin to spend less or have not ordered in a while. So, and let's have a look at the life cycle of our customers. Initially, customers are satisfied and engage well with our services, but over the time they lose interest, and at some point they start considering leaving, yet eventually we lose them. And the main challenge lies here in the difficulty of identifying a moment when a customer is about to leave us. Because there are not any guarantee rules or triggers that can allow us to catch this moment. And this problem falls into machine learning, and it can help us to predict such moments. So for my demo, I have chosen a problem of detecting customers who are risky to churn and make some retention. Yes. And make some marketing efforts for retention of these customers. So detection of customers who are risky to churn has, first of all, significant business value and can be solved using only by Til You Die modeling. So we will identify customers who are risky to churn and involve them into some targeted marketing campaigns. And additionally, we will use personalization to personalized content for this type of customers. And that's all. It's the end of my theoretical part, and let's move on to the practical one. So here you can see solution architecture of my demo. So we have a customer e-commerce website where we track our customers and their orders and store all this data in Sitecore CDP. In Sitecore CDP, we will identify these churn customers. We will create segments, and we will know who are our risky to churn customers. And once we will know who is our customers, we can use this in personalization for UXM Cloud. And on the other hand, we can create some marketing campaigns in Sitecore Send and connect it all together in automation mode and do some retention strategies to retain our customers. So let's go to the demo. Let me duplicate my screen. So here is our Sitecore CDP testing sandbox. So as you can see, we have not so many customers, only about 800. So first, we need to identify somehow who is customers who are risky to churn. So how we can do it? As I said, we need to know all transaction database for all our users. And there is only one place in Sitecore CDP where we can have access to all transactions history. And this place is batch segmentation. So we can navigate to batch segmentation and try to create a new segment. Just any name. Of course, if we have used basic builder for segmentation, there are no any points there we can have access to the transaction history for all our users. So we need to switch to the advanced mode and try to build a SQL query that will do by Til You Die modeling user FM analysis. So, do you see? So let me explain what this query did. So first of all, we extract all the orders from the database from January of 2023. Then we group all these orders by customers and calculate recency, frequency, and monetary values for every single customer. Recency is just a difference in days between current date and date of the last order. Frequency is just a number of orders over the time. And monetary is the sum of price of all orders. And then we order all of these three recency, frequency, and monetary values for each customer. And split in the 5 tiles for RFM segmentation. And the last that we need to do is to apply a filter for the cluster of customers who is risky to churn. If you remember, risky to churn customers have a recency segment 1 or 2, frequency segment equal to 5, and monetary is 3, more than 3. Let me. I will show once again. Yes, it's this one. About to leave customers is a frequency equal to 5 and recency equal to 1 or 2. So let's come back. So I will not save. I already have the same. So let me show you how this segment looks like. We have a customer churn segment. So you can do it the same. And it has a small amount of customers because by definition, risky to churn customers, it's a very small percent of your customers. And in most time, it's less than 2% of all count of your customers. And as you can see, there are some my testing accounts here. So we can show the demo by using my accounts for this. So, okay, right now we know who is our customers that are risky to churn, and we need to do some actions. So first that I want to show you how we can use it. It's to create some personalization for this type of customers in XM Cloud. So let's navigate to Sitecore pages. I will show you just one demo page, and we try to create some personalization for it. Sorry. So here you can see my testing demo page that we just have some regular content for all customers, and now we want to create a personalization for customers who are risky to churn. And how we can do it? If we navigate to the Personalize tab to create some custom conditions and try to create it. Okay, for example, churn customer. So let's have a look at what conditions we have out of the box. So sometimes you don't have licenses at your Personalize account, and you have to use only out of the box conditions. But if we look out of the box, what we see here, most of these conditions are session-based. No, there contains only some rules that you can create based on information from your browser, from your session, and nothing complex. So, but if you have licensed the Sitecore Personalize account, you can easily add your custom condition just by clicking on Create button. You will be redirected to your Personalize account. And let's try to create some conditions for our segments. It's okay. Okay, if you navigate to Developer tab and click Conditions, here is a tab where we can create the conditions. Let me show you one custom condition that we can use for segments. Let me zoom. So it's very simple conditions. We just check if a Guest segments membership contains some particular segment. So we can also test it. I have my testing user that I know that this user is in. Oops. I know that this user is in churn customer segment. Okay, yes, as you can see, each guest has a segments membership object that contains segments that the user already in. So here you can see we have this our and we can test that if our and yes, it's true. I am a customer from RFM churn segment. So how you can use it now in XM Cloud for personalization. So if we have license at Sitecore Personalize, we can create our custom condition and easy use just by clicking here in Sitecore page and create the conditions that we defined. Okay, and let's personalize this content simply by choosing any other variant. So as you can see, if I log in on the website and I am from Churn customer segment, I will see the content like this one. So let me save and publish, and while publishing, I will try to explain and what to do if you don't have licensed Personalize, Sitecore Personalize. So frankly speaking, Churn customers are not someone who frequently visit your website. So this type of personalization that we done right now, it's not so useful because customers who are risky to churn, they don't visit your website, and it's very possible that they even don't see this personalized content. So we always need to do for this type of customers, we need to take some marketing campaigns just to send some emails or somehow touch these customers to navigate to our website. So we can create a new conditions, and we will use UTM campaign for this one. And UTM and parameters, it's out of the box conditions that we can use. So if you have embedded a personalization in some cloud, you can easily use UTM parameters and use it if you have some marketing campaigns. So let's create a UTM conditions. For example, if UTM is equals to some reactivation, and we will use the same UTM parameters in our Sitecore Send for URL parameters. And when customers will navigate from our Sitecore Send a link to the website, he will see personalized content by this condition. So save. So, and let's the same, add some new content for this type. Yes, if we have VPN, customer will see this content. So, and let me show what to do, what I will see if I am logged in with my customers who is from Churn customer segment. No, just to show that it works. So as you can see, I open this page in incognito mode, and I will see the regular content that is visible for all customers. Then I try to log in with a user who is from Churn segment. And you can see that I see this type of personalization that I have created. Okay, that's all with personalization. Let's go to the Sitecore Send. So we need to take some targeted actions. So, and we will use Sitecore Send to create campaigns to touch our customers. So first we have a email list in Sitecore Send that is named subscribers risky to churn, and we can add programmatically our customers to this list. But adding to customers to the list is not something that we can use in full automated mode, and we will create a new campaign. I will show you how it looks like. So we have a automation in Sitecore Send where we have a trigger as if customers in a subscribers list, subscribers risky to churn, and have a tag reactivation. So this customer will enroll in this campaign. And this campaign will send a list of emails. For example, first email like, we are missing you, waiting for 3 days. Then checking if our churn customer have any purchase in these 3 days or not. If not, we send another email, and so on, and so on, and so on. So, but how can we connect our Sitecore CDP with Sitecore Send? So, first of all, we can use new feature of Sitecore CDP that's named audience export. We can create a new audience export, and there are 2 types of exports. First one is a full export, when we can export all of the customers that inside our particular segment. And the second is a very powerful feature. We can use delta export. We can identify only customers who was added or was removed from the segments for a day. So for our case, for example, if I become a churn customer, I was added to the segment. If I buy something, on the next day, I will be removed from the segment. And all this is done automatically. So I can show you how it works. It's very easy. So we just need to identify segments that we want to use for export. Then we can specify output format. And we can also send some notification to some destination connection. So the best way to connect your Sitecore CDP and Sitecore Send is to use Sitecore Connect. It's very easy to do because it's designed for this stuff to do. But for example, I don't have sandbox for Sitecore Send, and I can show you how to do. I can only show you a slide how it works, but you always find a lot of videos and some good articles from our Sitecoreans who have explained how it works, and it's really pretty easy. I just show you how it looks like. So you can have a webhook to your Sitecore, to your audience expert in CDP. You download signed URLs from CDP, you download files from Amazon's, uncompress them, and iterate all those files and do something that you want. So for this case, you can here just send web request to the Sitecore Send to do something. So some alternative ways that I want to say you is first is if you have some middleware with code behind that you have access, you can use Sitecore SDK client, and you can do all the stuff in a few lines of code. So first you need to create an API key in your Sitecore CDP. It's very easy to do. So you should navigate to the developer center, API keys, create some new API keys, and use it for authentication. So then all you need to do is just to receive a webhook from Sitecore CDP. There is a model of the request, how it looks like when it comes from Sitecore CDP. And what you need to do is just to use reference of the latest export job, download it, and download all the files and program it. Behind the scene, it's do all the stuff like downloading from Amazon, uncompressing, iterating, etc. And you can even use a delta action to compare if customer was added or removed from the segment and do the stuff for that you want. So, and the last thing I want you to show, if you don't have any middleware that you control or you don't have Sitecore Connect, you can use some data scientist modeling tools like Apache NiFi is a ETL modeling tool. It can do almost the same stuff. So I just want to show you how it works. Let's create an export testing. So we navigate to our audience export and click resend last notification. Yes, as you can see, one request is queue. Maybe zoom a little bit. Okay, so as you can see, the request come here. It looks like this one. Same format as I show you in the C# model. Next. So let me activate the rest of nodes. And I will show you what things have happened. So first we extract some parameters from the request. We check if the status of the export is success. If yes, we get signed URLs from Sitecore CDPs and download files from Amazon. Uncompress file, split lines of JSON and extract information about our customers. And then we send a request to subscribe our customer to a Sitecore Send mail list. And the second request, we will enroll our customer as the marketing campaign that I show you, that I will show. And that's all. Let me check if I receive email. Yes. So as you can see is the email from our automation campaign. And if I try to click to this link on the email, I will redirect it to our personalized page, but with UTM parameters. So, and you can see that personalization from email also works fine. 5 minutes. Okay, and the last thing that I want to show you about audience sync. So if we use audience sync, sometimes we even don't need to have any middleware or Sitecore Connect or some tools like Apache NiFi, because what audience sync can do that audience expert cannot is batch syncing. So first of all, we need to create external service based on webhook batch service and use the service in the audience sync. When we create an audience sync, we can use this batch webhook for notification. And for example, for our case, we can create a audience sync based on this batch webhook service and use any URL with anybody to notify our, for example, Sitecore Send to subscribe user to the list. So in this case, for every single user in our segment, requests will be hit with this example of body, and you can add subscribers to the list programmatically in this way without any middleware. So that's all that I want to show you. And Okay, thank you. That's all. So I'm glad to answer your questions. And thank you also to our sponsors for this beautiful event. It's computed every day about 9 o'clock, yes, once a day. Let me show you how it looks like in. You can even show, you even see statistics for your custom segments with everyday timelines. I'm not sure that it's working for my testing account, but for production. Customers. Yes, you can see segment size. For example, for our production, we have about 380 risky to churn customers, and average value is about the same, but it can be lower, hyper, and so on. I'm not sure I understand what you say about Amazon services. So we're talking about Sitecore subscriptions, Sitecore licenses. No, of course no. Every single Sitecore product have a separate license. Yes, but you need to have at least Sitecore CDP subscription. No, if you don't have Sitecore Send, you can use your SMTP server or something like this one. You can use, for example, Apache NiFi or your custom middleware if you don't have Sitecore Connect, etc. But XM Cloud and Sitecore CDP is a base that you need to have.